See? Good day, everyone. It's now, so good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on wherever you are in the world today as we're speaking. Blessed day, everyone. Blessed day. As you can see, the topic, I have an idea what the topic is going to be. I do not know how to put it, but I do know it's a follow-up or a continuation from the last topic. Right now, I am watching crazy protests going on in LA, watching the Marines deploy, and so I think I'm going to do that video for the next video, right? Tomorrow, right? Or after this video, definitely, right? So I got some very, let me see if I can find them, because that topic I put up yesterday, that and showed the video of the person speaking about Jamaica going visa free for America. I know it sounded too good to be true, and I said it. However, is it too good to be true? Is it too good to be true? Okay. So someone said to me, Angela. Hi, Angela. Good afternoon. I commented back on her anyway. And she said, it's not everything you see on social media is real. And we all know that, sweetie. We all know that. Right? And some of them, of course, is fake news. Remember, say fake news are going a long time, Remember, say fake news are going a long time. But how do you know when something is a fake news? When they give a certain time for it to happen and it does not happen. You understand? Do you remember, say, what would the Jamaica inquiry was a fake news compared to Star and the Gleaner and so? You understand? The inquiry, not the inquiry. Inquiry, what do you call it? The inquiry. Oh my God. Well, the inquiry was a fake news. No interested in inquiry. The mother say, no go so and so. Not the inquiry. What about Jamaica again? We had the Star. The oh my God, we're there too long. What about Jamaica again? The Observer. The Observer. Back in the day, them used to claim, say, oh, in my time, when you get the Observer, them say, no go so. Most of the time, the Observer, the news Observer carry, the Star and Sun to carry it, so them say fake news and whatever. You understand? So the person was saying I was a bit gullible. I tell her, I said, no. I'm not gullible. You understand? Why would I be gullible? First of all, let me happy and say, yes, it don't apply for me and my family. So it didn't matter here or there where my family is concerned. However, as I said to her, we are dealing with a president who is so unpredictable. It's so unpredictable. Anything is possible. You understand? Anything you see where the Marines might deploy and all this, that's not legal. To where they must say, allegedly. What the governor say of LA and all that, them say it's not legal, but they're deployed. You understand? Until whoever stop him, that's what it is. You understand? So my thing with this immigration, no visa for America from Jamaica is, to all of the rules them what them set up now, there's a possibility them can do it. Can remember, even though you do not have a visa, right? They will find other ways for it to work. You understand? So even though you go buy a ticket and you come over here and you go through the immigration, once them interview you at that point and them just feel say whatever, them will just turn you back. That's what England used to do back in the day. Back in the day, you didn't have to have visa to go to England. But there were people who were let in and there were people who were sent back home right on the next flight. So even though there's not a visa process, it will even be more stricter now. You have to come with all kind of something. That's when I'm asked for this and that. You have to can prove to them that you're only here for a limited time. Right? A 2-week or a 3-week. Why are you here? You have to give some valid reason why you're visiting. So not because they have the visa and you buy the ticket, it will be a 1, 2, 3. And that's what you guys are not thinking. Anytime something sounds too good to be true, it's because it is too good to be true. You understand? And so you'll go through more scrutiny by the immigration. You know, because you buy a ticket and a visa free, then just let you in. So you know, say it will go. You know, say it will go. You understand? So you have to understand, say, it's a possibility. Because even right now, as I said yesterday in my last video, the rules that they have right now, it wouldn't make any sense for anybody to come from Jamaica and feel like, say, you can buy a ticket if it's visa free and run off. It's not, it doesn't make any sense. Not in this, I remember saying, no, it's not a matter of Mr. Trump being in now. Those are the new things that are going in effect. So the more they're there for the rest of how much years to come. They're going to be there for the next how much years to come. So, with all those rules being implemented and passed and something, you understand? Why would a person get a chance to come up and mess it up? Why? If they give you 3 weeks, you better stay 3 weeks. If they give you 2 weeks, you better stay 2 weeks. You understand? And most important, not every time talks to early through one of the first people talk to a man in time, you know. Because what I start doing now, when I do my prayer thing when I'm showing up, and you know, oh Lord, I'm gonna drink some more tea, because you know it's easy to get cold. Hold on. Yeah, after I do my prayer thing, most of the times, I might talk to my kids first, my daughter first in Georgia, and my granddaughter. Because you can see how many times them call me at daytime, and vice versa, me call them. So, you know, she should text them and tell them, say, I'm going to call her and tell her, say, because the mall is that, what's that with that on a cruise right now? My daughter always call me. And I hook up the line, so let me tell her that I'm making a video right now. Yeah, I'm making a video right now. So if you call me on the phone here. But I'm so calling me done. You do the tracking? You know, easy, you know, you're about to do it? Alright. Yeah. Yesterday after I was doing a video and she called me. So no, I texted her and I told her I'm on that phone, my regular phone, and call me on this phone. So when I use this phone and call her now because my phone was charging, my daughter answered the phone up in the ceiling. Because it was FaceTime. I said, why am I seeing your ceiling? Well, she answered low, like, somebody said, why answer like that? She said, aren't you vlogging? I said, no, I'm done. So why you coming on this one? I said, it's charging, I'm about to load my video. So she answered, that I don't even want your advice out there. Oh my God. Anyways, back. Yeah, so it's not a matter of being gullible. Let me tell you something. To the rules we're set up right now, to the rules that are set up right now, immigration rules set up right now, believe you me, basically every country can come without visa right now. Because They set it up in a way that for you to run off, it would make no damn sense. Because you have to just run off and just hiding, keep hiding. For what? For what? When you can go and come. For what? Why would you just come over here and try to run off? For what? There's nothing to run off to anymore. There's nothing to run off to anymore. Because if you're on the road and police pull you over and you do not have a valid ID and you walk with your passport as a valid ID, because remember you are a visitor. So if you're walking with your passport as a valid ID and them look and them say you overstay your time, you're not a problem. You're going straight into ICE because the visa, the date where you're supposed to leave, you're not there. It overpassed, it overdue. So you're gone. Number two, if you even leave your passport at home, they will carry it in and somebody will carry ID go there. So anyway you take it. It's set up a way that it's not impossible for us to have a visa-free country anymore, because the restriction over here gone to the next level that it wouldn't make any sense for you to come over here and try to run off. It wouldn't make any sense. But guess what? There's always those 1 and 2. There's always those 1 and 2. And at the end of the day, it's not going to profit you anything. Now, even getting married now over here, especially over here, and maybe Jamaica too, they're questioning the marriage green card situation to the fullest right now. To the fullest right now. You have to have things. If you live here, you have to have a whole for something I go on for you. When you take the time you take for going to them, you have to have a lot of things. And let me tell you something. I remember someone was turned down a few years ago because they see everything. And guess what? The person and the person did not have a lot in common. And in the week before the interview, that's when they opened an account together. And the lady could tell him all of that. Why did you guys just open an account? You guys have been married for when and when. So these people see everything. They have access to everything. You understand? They have access. One to immigration, they have access to any. If you have any crime at all, and it was closed, like what do you call it? Some sponge whatever, and it closed. When it comes to immigration, it's got to be open. It got to be open, and they're gonna ask you to carry that letter of what the word name again? It's a D word. Disposition letter. You have to get that disposition letter. You understand? Immigration, and it's not only immigration in America. My son was going to Canada many years ago. Remember, I tell him get locked up and everything did falls the lock up and whatever, and he was going to Canada, and because of that, then turn him back. Turn him back. I think he was driving with somebody, his father, and they had to turn him back. Him get this position letter and went back. So immigration are around. You not go tell them what you want to tell them. You understand? They are not playing. You get this position letter and he went back. They're not playing. So when you get the open visa thing now, just because you buy a ticket, you'd be dumb for things say you buy a ticket and just come so. And then I've been watching this border whatever with all kind of countries. And when you go in and then suspect you for whatever reason, and if them don't suspect you for whatever reason, once you go in and them start asking you, so why are you here? And you start telling them check your passport. They must see where you went and when you left and come there, and why did you have to come, why are you coming from so and so to come here? Because some people feel them smart. And some countries, if you want to come to America, or some countries, if you're coming through certain countries, you think you're good, but they must question you. And I watch your passport, your traveling thing. You understand? So, if it was to happen, as I said before, the amount of rules and regulation that's in effect right now, you understand? So there goes that. There goes that. And I think it's a possibility Well, not I think. I hope it's a possibility. I hope it's a possibility. You understand? That, I look well for the protest and then burn up the police car. Yo, people are going with things. People are going with things. Mighty God. See, the tea get cold already. Tea get cold already. But at least we get a few mouths. A few enough sip. So, me I talk about me I watch because if you see the riot we are going right now, mighty God. Let me stop upon them. Yeah. So, it's not a matter of being gullible. It's not a matter of being gullible. You just hope it will be true. You just hope it will be true because guess what? A lot of us would have the access to see our children. Them can come visit, them can see how we live, and them go back down. I do not have the children down there. So when I say with children, I'm just saying. You understand? And well, I have a lot of nieces. My brother alone give me 14 nieces and nephews. My one brother gave me 14 nieces and nephews. You understand? Yes. So, I think it's about 5 girls and all the rest are boys. I think it's about 5 girls. Either 5 or 4 girls and all the rest are boys. You understand? So, and I love my nieces and nephews very much. So, if them can come up, come soon at Christmas, that would be nice. If them can come up and spend a Thanksgiving, that would be nice. You understand? So, on that note, yeah. And then, sometimes when I forgot on them can come up and all these things. And then, give people a chance to get to know countries and get to travel the world and know the world. But to run off, as I said before, so if it's something too good to be true, it's yeah, but at the same time, it's a big, I see the possibility. I see the possibility. I see the possibility. Because it doesn't mean because you buy a ticket, you'll come true. That's number one. It doesn't mean because you buy a ticket. You hear the man that one? First of all, the reason why it sounds so believable too, the man was so upset. The man was so upset that Jamaica is such a crime-invested country that is at the highest murder rate in the world. Come on, go back, go watch it, And him say in the world. We have the highest murder rate in the world. And I lie, because one time I was watching something about El Salvador, and them say, oh, it's the so and so, and it was how many murder. I think them said it was like 3,000 murder per year. Right? And when me look at our something that year there, our murder did about how much? I mean, I said, mighty God, we did beat the country there. We did beat the country, man, I lie. We did beat the country. So I was like, wow. So if him said that, it's a possibility. And he was upset. Remember I say, who can afford ticket because them have we know as some little poor country like whatever. He would like to know who to sell them child, who to sell them house, sell them house, who to do. But all of that doesn't make any sense anymore because as I said, so now people, it all deter people from coming. The only people who want to come are who want to get help for come. Because there's the thing about it, nobody in Jamaica are going to pick up them good, how much $1,000 just to come here for 2 to 3 weeks without any benefits. Nobody now do that. Nobody now do that. So therefore, the excitement we think of the up man say, Lord God, everybody will come. No. Unless some of we are going to help them for come, they're not going to come. Because they're not going to get, and there's no benefits more than coming to really vacate. Come on vacation. You understand? To all really come on vacation. So, if I was a person in Jamaica now, I live Antomouth and I live how much 15,000 a week or 13,000 a week. And me see the opportunity come. And me have my little whatever. And me have my children. Me just say whatever. It wouldn't matter to me because me now take up my little savings just to come and know America, going back down with nothing. And then it wouldn't make no sense. It wouldn't make any sense. So when you look at it like that and go deep in depth like that, a lot of people would make you look what look, even England. It was only buy a ticket and go. It's a handful of people used to go to England. It wasn't crazy people that run off like that back in the day. No. I just saw 1 or 2 people used to go to England. And it was visa free too. Yeah, in my time. I never enough people run off to England. And I have known a few people who was turned back. Was turned back. Because guess what happened to? They want implement things like this. Because in England, when you used to go up, and even now when you watch it, the border, whatever, the border patrol or whatever they have in England right now, when you are coming up, you see the person who you are going to, them look them up. Them look them up. And that person better have a decent job and whatever. The person can't look shady. The person have to have to receive you. Because in their opinion, if you're coming to a country, to someone, they got to can finance you. And if then the person can finance you, you're not going through either. So even though it sounds like it's so easy, it's not. It's not. Because England used to go on themselves too. I know this girl who they pack up and go over there and buy this. Whoa, she buy up the fish and she buy up the bammy and she max out her money. Yeah man, she go to England, she max out her money. Right? And when she went there, to who she was going to, them could receive her. Don't know that side of the story. Even she didn't know that side of the story, why the person could receive her. And them realized the person could receive her. Right? And they had her detained there and so. And she must get a call to call them. Because them have them cell phone. And, you know, so the people them have the nerve to tell her, say, alright, so see if you can still go with the fish and the bammy and so. And she could have still delivered the fish and the bammy to them. However, they may do it. And she'd have to go back. So she do an expensive trip to come give them a fast delivery service. And me I got on because the person couldn't. I don't know. I really don't know why they never let her in. Because she never had no criminal background in Jamaica or anything. I don't even know why them could let her in. But they never let her in. And our family get her stuff. Them get the bammy, them get everything which care, them get it. And they just put her on a next flight back to Jamaica. You understand? And she don't tell everybody she go to England. At that time too, it wasn't a visa time. And they just send her back to Jamaica. So even though it sounds like it's too good to be true, it can be done. It can be done because I'm already 10 times more stricter. So another doubt again, another thing will be again. Now people will doubt themselves and say, me not pick up my money to go fly on a plane one way. And well a 2 way because you have a return, but at the same time, if a fly come and just come visit the airport and here say, me not have enough credentials and me not have enough this and enough that, whatever, and turn back. So a lot of people are doubt it too and don't want to come. Because they don't have no time to come here and reach right at the airport. Kind of, you know, realize now, say, if that was to happen, the scrutiny and the whatever them call it, would have be through the roof and annoying. You don't realize that? And that's what I go on. Everybody will come off of the plane and go search properly because they must search for drugs. They must search for this, they must search for that. It would be so uncomfortable that you know just say, you know what, because you definitely, if you come here as a decent person, you definitely will get annoyed because you feel like you've been treated like a thief. You feel like you've been treated like a drug mule. Because them all that all them I and cross all them T's. You understand? So even though it sounds too good to be true, it's a possibility. But understand, say, what about America, and understand, say, it wouldn't be so easy for us because you can get visa, you just walk through. It wouldn't be so easy. You understand? So on that note, you understand? Let's first say it work. The guy said to come. Like what was the headline? He said 8 countries that are going to be visa free coming in 2025 in 2025. So you know, like him say, it was already there for us to have fake news. You know, but as me say, think positive. Think positive, man, think positive. Why? We not better, that's something that are too better for we. we're Jamaicans, and me have a lot of family member who just visit anyway. A lot of, cause they have the good job back home. You know, a lot of people think over here is a bed of roses, and it's a bed of thorn and roses. I told them, it's a bed of thorn and roses, not fully just roses, so. You can achieve things, but you have to work for it. So you can achieve things. You can achieve driving a nice car. You can achieve all those things more achievable here. But remember, you have to work for it. You have to work. I have a cousin in Canada right now, and she went through whatever. They have a Canada thing going on with families. Oh my God, my phone call her till she graduate. Wow, that's a good thing I talk. And she went up there and they, whatever, them send them to school and whatever. And, you know, with that, she sent up, she and her husband and her daughter. Because the Canada have a visa family thing going on for about 2-3 years now. Where you're writing to them and you apply for whatever. And they help you out, and because them say they need people and whatever. And so she's ready. She had a good job in Jamaica. And so she went and she and her husband and her daughter. Young girl, she's in her 30s, young lady, and she graduating today. And she talked to me 2 days ago. She said, Ali, I'm not lie. Because she's been traveling from she was young. So she always come here, come visit me. She go her sister in Virginia, who is very successful. My cousin is very successful. They have them own thing going for them. Very, very dental surgeon. Yeah, big thing going for them. Big thing. Dental surgeon, something, a big something, right? And so that's her sister. And then she used to come up all the time. She go Virginia visit. She come up here, and she just live her life. She say, Ali, me nah lie. Me know say, because she always applied me. Say, boy, me nah lie. Oh, she say my house, apartment stay, and how me live, and so. And she said, boy, fair person. I do it by themselves, boy, you make it, you know. She said to me the other day, say, Ali, me nah lie. I know what it feel like when people attack. She say, I know what it feel like. She say, in a easy, me say, okay. Just the weather, I remember Canada even worse now when you come to the weather. She say, you have to get up and go to work. She say, Ali, me think my job at Jamaica, Mr. Ball about. My job was like a princess job. And it's true. She said, look how me to complain about my job at Jamaica. Me say, exactly. Because people always come. It's like we, you know. Look how we are live. Look how me I live comfortable. I'm not lie. I complain enough time. I'm not lie. And when you look in Twitter, you see some people. You watch some other YouTube channel. You see some people are living at some place, and you say to yourself, you live like a queen, and you live in a palace, and you say to yourself, say, you know, say for humble yourself though. You know, say you need to humble yourself. A true man, you need to humble yourself, man. Because I don't come in my nice, spacious dining area. From the area, I'm a favorite spot now. You understand? I may say, if the man never come paint and move out things and throw things, because you know, when you not use up a space, because the man not eat on table again, you just clog up the place with things, you know, and then you not utilize it. And you see, if I don't come and paint and me have to throw all kind of foolishness, and in here just light and free now and so. You know how long I'm sitting in a chair, yeah? You know how long I'm sitting in my eggshell chair? I mean, I say, look at that. Place big and nice and spacious from ever since, but I never embrace it anymore. You know, come and get used to it and just, you know? I want to say, oh, some people live me. I said to myself, say, girl, keep yourself quiet here, man. So it's the same thing. She there Jamaica live, and then even Jamaica, when you go to the supermarket, the girl must have some nice big time chair. I sit down and that. They're not even pack your bag. They're not the banner pack the bag. Over here, you have to turn up the 8 hour and whatever. And the girl, them hardly stand up to them, sit down the whole time. They very rarely stand up. You understand? So Jamaica, it's just because of this money make with there, because Jamaica working system is so much more comfortable. So much more comfortable. I used to work at a top jewelry store back when I was young. Mall Jewelers, what's name again? Tropical Jewelers. I used to work at Tropical Jewelers. Way back. And you know, say that's a stand-up job as well. But when the place not have nobody, Everybody just sit off somewhere. You have a little stone and you sit. But as the door open, you hear ding dong, everybody jump up. And you present yourself and so. But you could have just sit down. Over here, you have to turn up. Whether the store big and empty or the store full, you have to stand up. So Jamaica used to give you a lot of little break here and there. I used to work again at the pharmacy. That was my last job in Jamaica. I used to work at the pharmacy beside March Drugstore. It used to be called Prescription Limited. Is it still there? It was called Prescription Limited. Right? And it was right beside March Drugstore. Our one was the bourgeois one. March Drugstore was the everybody one, the ghetto one, because things that we never sell, the other one, March sell. Like the red and black Clapsol and a lot of things were supposed to get by prescription. March used to just sell it. Our store was very strict. You have to have prescription. So the girl used to cut through it and go on. And that some of the jobs were when you work at the front part, cause I used to work in the office one at a time, then we would start work in the pharmacy and so, right? Dispense of medication and all of that. Right? When the girls don't work at the front will sell whatever, the regular something them over the counter. Once the store empty, them have a stool, them sit down. Them sit down. And then somebody come, sometimes we still have sit down. Because sometimes I used to relieve the cashier them. So when the cashier gone for lunch now, we'd have come down from the office or whatever and relieve them, right? I used to the girl them still sit down, and me and all like, it used to sweet me too. So when my upstairs part done, when me don't do my stock taking and me didn't charge them something upstairs, the inventory something, when me don't do that for the day, me used to come downstairs for like the last hour and so. Yeah man, and it's a sweet me for sale. And me I ask them, how much it is? And them I say, and me I ask them, it's a sweet me. And then if the store empty, we sit down. And sometimes the girl them come in, we still sit down, and then we come in and say, Miss, you have any, you know, and then you get up. So, you could have flex. Over here, you flex, you better turn up when the store empty for the whole 8 hour or it's full. You better stand up. So, there's a lot of benefits. You know, I don't know if it changed now, but that's what it used to be back in the day of Jamaica. Not job at Jamaica, and even then time they feel like you're stressed. You want to come to America, you know, stress. Because all the rain are beat. Remember Jamaica, you know. When as rain start drizzling, you know, you decide you're not going to work, you know. And a friend sent me something the other day too. And it's true. Back in the day. I don't know if it changed now. No matter how you call out, back in the day, like rain and falling, you call out. You used to get your full pay week time. You used to still get your pay. You used to still get your pay back in the day. Many of them deduct it now, but back in the day, over here, call out. If you do have sick time, it's a deduct. It's going to be deducted. You understand? So therefore, you don't want to call out. So when you start thinking about your pay, and you lay down and I said, Jesus. The snow had tear and I said, Jesus. You have to think about your pay right away. I say, I can't do without $100 today. I pay the next week pay, I can't do without $100 there. All the bills set up. And you have to think it out. You have to think it out. Eh? So it's not easy. So come over here and run off. It's not easy. So all the things that them implement and set up and executive order this and executive order that, I don't see it impossible for that to happen. I don't see it impossible. Because if you come over here, you only be setting yourself up. You understand? You will only be setting yourself up. So even though you don't have a visa, whatever them will use to track you, I them will use. You understand? Whether your passport or whatever, something will do to track you. You understand? So we have to be smart and be mindful and stop fees there. You know, so the person will tell me say that's gullible. See, so I'm sure you say that's not gullible, darling. Come and show you. You have to be a thinker. You have to be a thinker. You can't just think say, oh, no, it's not gonna be so easy. And everybody will buy them, I go buy them ticket and come and get I go pass through. Of course, 1 and 2 I go pass through. Of course, 1 and 2 I go pass through. But as we said before, is it worth it? No, it's not gonna worth it. It's not going to worth it because after a certain time you have to register with them say, and you have to go home. And if you're not going home, as them find you, come remember, you know, I was going to say something, catch myself, because remember, me be up on the street, I'm going to want up on the narrow. So me come night and thing them, I don't want my one drawing a red flag. I was going to say something, I'm not say it. You understand? Because I think I to know. You have to attack and you have to attack because guess what? Them can just tell you say, oh, you talk about we, you know. Things can go on, can take it, can take this and take that, you know. Yeah, man. So you have to smart when you come out there, your YouTube now, and know where you talk to because now because you have a black book is not yours. You're never born here, and it can be revoked. You understand? Anyway, it's now 1:48. I'll check up with my daughter who was on our cruise. So I'll go and call the other daughter. And she cut the call and we'll just chat. Thanks for watching, like, share and subscribe. And if any of you are booking up on my channel for the first time, that's a video. My channel for the first time. And you like this long time, old school, talking and vibes. Give me a chance. Just press the subscription bell. Press the notification bell. And of course, give me the thumbs up. Give me the thumbs up. And as usual, like, share, and subscribe. You know, some I get careless from the other day, from the last two videos. Did I see my stand about family? But just jump in the video, sir. No, man. Family. We say family. Family. We say family. That's what's up. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in another video. I'm out. Boop. That's what's up.